told her thank you for sending it. I said that would probably be more than mine. She said yes, yes. It was
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we invite you to stand for a moment of silence. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing. Gentlemen, please remove your caps and turn your attention to the flag in the north end zone as the Gibbs Eagle Band, under the direction of Mr. Thomas Bates, plays our national anthem.
and welcome to Dan Y. Boring Stadium here at the home of the Central Bobcats, where tonight the Eagles are actually taking over and playing a home game against the York Institute Dragons. I'm Tim Borf along with Bud Blake. Bud, we're sitting here talking a little bit about York, trying to figure out how good they are.
Yeah, and the best I can do, Tim, is I don't know. So I'm looking at their schedule. They're 5-2, playing some teams, I'll just be honest with you, I'm not real familiar with. But they put up some points. I believe Gibbs won this meeting last year, and it's going to be a more formidable opponent than what we had with Scott County. I think you're going to see a ball game tonight. Hopefully Gibbs comes out and win again.
So you don't expect a running clock this evening, probably.
I don't expect that this evening. Nice little G the band's made there on the field, though. It took me a second to recognize that. But, no, I don't think so. I think we might have a closer game. Hopefully we don't. Hopefully Gibbs runs away with it.
Well, you couldn't ask for better weather. Skies are clear, perfect temperature, perfect football weather in general.
Yep.
And, you know, these guys are going to be fired up. Gibbs is going to be in all blue tonight. York is in all white. We're waiting on them to make their way out onto the field. Coming off a tough loss for Gibbs, though, Anderson County. I don't know if that was a big surprise.
You know, Gibbs, in my opinion, Tim, they can compete with anybody, and they have. They proved that against Anderson County. First half, Gibbs was in it. It was a lot closer game than what it wound up being. Those things just sort of start to slip away from you as the game progresses. But one of the things about tonight's game is, though it's not a region game, you're looking at a possibility for a tie when it comes to, and I had to do some research on this on my own this week, but there are several tiebreakers in the event that you come up with like a three-way tie, something like that, for your playoff spots. So one of those is overall wins, and then it tethers down from there. Unlikely, in my opinion, that Carter beats Fulton, but in the event they do and all teams win out, you could have a three-way tie where Gibbs has beaten Carter, Carter's beaten Fulton, and Fulton has beaten Gibbs. So those tiebreakers start to come into play there. Yeah,
Gibbs is sitting right now in a pretty good spot. They're in third in the region. They got one more regional game, which is South Dole. Obviously, you don't want to look past this game for the South Dole game, but obviously that's going to play into case there. So with the Eagles actually finished third, it looks like they're going to play the number 2 team in Region 1, which is going to either be Seymour, Granger County, or Elizabethton. So they're still got a lot to play for.
Yeah, and all three of those opponents you just listed are very good teams, so going to have their work cut out for them. They've been playing well all year. Being without both Boone and Nathan has really hurt them, but the passing game has come on strong. Taman has shown out in a lot of games here recently, so love the play calling, love the electricity that the offense is still providing minus those two guys.
Yeah, so Gibbs is starting to make their way out onto the field, getting ready to run out on the field, run to the sideline. So while they get in place, we kind of want to let you know we got a little new gadget tonight. Looks like we're going to be able to maybe keep the clock up on the screen tonight. So you can see there's a example of what it's going to look like, and hopefully that'll keep you guys up to breast with time remaining, what downs and all that. I mean, we can let you guys know, but if you can see it, it's probably a little easier. So
Bobcats equals Eagles tonight.
That's right. The Bobcats would be the home team. That would be the Eagles. So Gibbs is getting position here.
So I've been watching, and they post this online. They have a little pregame meeting down on the field. You got the athletic directors, the coaches, got some security down there. I mean, I want to think they're going to, hey, guys, this is what can get you kicked out. This is what can't. You know, here's the guys that are going to kick you out. Let's have a nice, clean, fun night, and, you know, so forth, so on. Pretty neat little ordeal to watch.
Yeah, I was coming in, though, man. There's a good crowd here tonight. I think a lot of people are excited just kind of watch these last few games and just really kind of finish this out with strong support for the Eagles. So, great crowd.
It's a good location for the No Stadium Tour, just right down the road from Gibbs. Got a I don't know, maybe 8-10 mile drive from Gibbs area to here. So gracious enough for Central to allow us to do this and be here.
Oh, yeah. Cheerleaders look like they're getting in position.
They're ready. Yeah, we got the.
Here they come.
Oh, don't run over the cheerleaders.
So the Eagles take the field, and we are about getting ready to get started. Looks like we've got a couple of guys lined up over here for York, and the Eagles come out for the coin toss as soon as the field gets a little cleared here. Any injuries that you know of tonight that are?
The only ones that I know of, and I am about to eat some crow here. I think
Is that
that's
Butler?
Nathan Butler standing across the sideline there, number 8.
He is suited up, isn't he?
Suited up, looks something special on that right leg. I don't know if he intends to play tonight. I thought that was a season-ending knee injury, but if he's able to come back at even 95%, 90%, that's a win for Gibbs.
Well, he is in pads, so we'll be interested to see if he.
So I talked to Mike Boone's dad earlier or later last week, actually it was, and we're thinking Boone's going to be out for the season potentially with that nagging groin injury. Good news is it's not as bad. They thought he may have had a hernia type situation, and it's not that far. But I think it is going to be enough to keep him out for the remainder of the season. But if Butler's back tonight, that's going to be great news.
You hate to lose Boone. It's such a weapon.
I think they're equal. It's great to have 2 of them. Being without both of them really hurt. But we got some backup captains over there. That's in case stuff gets real. There's some scary-looking dudes over there. We've got Eli Hubbs, and I believe that's Will Weaver standing over there with Mason Sexton. This stuff gets.
Looks like York has won the toss and deferring.
I need to ask Ryan Kelly how that worked out. Oh, wait, no, he accepted it. Never mind, my bad.
So it looks like Gibbs will be going right to left to get this game started. All right, well, while the Eagles get ready to take the field here, we're going to take a real quick break and hopefully be able to stay with you here for a little while. So don't go anywhere. Share our broadcast and get everybody on. We'll be right back.
I'm Justin Pratt, the senior pastor of Clear Springs Baptist Church. While we take a break, I want to invite you and your family to come and join us at Clear Springs Baptist Church at the Crossroads in beautiful Corryton, Tennessee.
And welcome back to Central High School, where the Gibbs Eagles are about to take the ball here. York has deferred to the second half, won the coin toss, and so the Eagles will get on offense here, start the game.
So back to your question, Tim, we're about to find out how good York is.
Oh, a little onside kick to get started there.
Yeah, that did not work out to their advantage.
No, it's going to be great field position for the Eagles to get started here.
Looks like that was White West, I think, maybe on the reception there.
So they are going to start a foot from York territory here. Get started at the 50-yard line.
So it looks like we're going to see Eli Hubbs coming out in the backfield. Hubbs does well. A lot of power. He doesn't have that breakaway speed, but runs with authority.
Rolls out, looking, got a man. Good gain on the first down there.
Good throw and catch there. It'll be Bryson Allen, I believe, on the reception.
Yep.
So that's what you want to see, move the sticks.
I was noticing that York they're going to be a fairly young team. They don't have a whole lot of seniors.
I noticed that coming in, actually, without looking at the roster. Levi Allison there with a grab.
That was a good ankle breaker there.
Good little move. I noticed coming in, so they were lined up on the steps when I walked in the stadium tonight, and just looking at them, they looked younger. I kind of had that thought go through my mind. Of course, obviously, I didn't see every single player, but definitely at the high school level, age makes a difference.
Be 2nd and 2 here. Swing pass.
You.
Probably would have jumped on that just to
I
make
think
sure.
you jump on that just to be sure. Whistle blew. But, yeah, that's a little bit high for Allison.
So we'll bring up 3rd and 2. Ball spotted at the 32-yard line.
I think if you're Gibbs, even early in the game, you're 4 down territory right here.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Going to give it to Hubbs. He's going to get the 2.
I think he's going to need 4th down.
Yeah,
Looks like he might have. They're marking him at the 29, I'm sorry. They are moving the sticks on that. So be 1st and 10. Gibbs going up with a little hurry up here.
Yeah, Hubbs is a great downhill runner.
Play action, rolls out, got a man.
Yeah, Allison, takes a good hit. Going to be close to 1st down yardage, about a yard shy.
That was a nice play there.
Yeah. They're giving us some cushion, and I don't know if it's because they want to or Gibbs just running away from them.
Looks like Gibbs is coming out with a pass mentality tonight, starting out here.
Yeah, well, it's been their bread and butter since they lost both Butler and Boone Brockwell. They've had to. Again, Eli can run the ball. He just doesn't have that breakaway speed. He's great for 3-4 yards when you need it.
Not much there.
Yeah, looks like maybe loss of a yard. So you're going to have 3rd down coming up in about 3 or 4. And somehow, some way, it's vision. Just Butler and Boone both seem to have that kind of pick a little hole when there's nothing there. And
got man-to-man on Cayman Schoen over here on this left side.
yeah, I thought about that. I was talking about cushion. It could be that Gibbs just got some great route runners. They seem to be open all season long.
The thing about it is that if you look at who's lined up on Cayman Schoen there, it looks like there's a little bit of a height advantage there. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go to this one here.
Yeah, they're going to give it back to Hubbs. He's going to get some of it, but not all of it back. It'll be 4th down and
looks like the Eagles keeping the offense on the field.
Yeah, I don't blame them. Worst case scenario, you're deep in their territory. They take over. I don't we'll see here.
No safety in the back.
Are they going to give it to Allison on the sweep? He's not going to get there. Well defended by York. Gibbs tried to pinch them in, but they were able to spread it out there and be there for the tackle. So
I'm a little surprised no safety back there. You might take a shot there.
I'm a little surprised that we go that many run plays after 3 successful pass plays.
But it is a turnover on down, so York will take over at about the 27-yard line, it looks like.
I have no doubt the Gibbs coaching staff will get their play calling in order.
Oh, yeah.
They always do. We'll see what the York offense is made of. Gibbs in the backfield.
Yeah, they almost busted that one up really well.
Yeah. Caleb Musselman was back there and almost took the handoff.
Yeah. They did get a couple out of it. We'll bring up 2nd and 8. I feel also not having to call out the time. We got it up on the screen.
Yeah, there's eliminating part of our job. Kind of nice, though.
All right, so bring up 2nd and 8 here.
Trips near side. I believe that was a little bit of a false start there on York that didn't get called. Good open field tackle there.
So it's going to bring up, it is 1st down here.
Yeah, Hunter Carnes made a good open field tackle. A little too late.
Yeah, it's quarterback run all the way.
Mm-hmm. And, with the wheels Palmer's got, I kind of thought we might have seen something like that on Gibbs' last possession.
So bring up 1st down from the 38-yard line. Handoff goes to the running back. He's going to pick up about 7-8 yards there.
That's going to be Rylan Miller, Jr.
Got some speed on him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we had a little bit of a question mark, too, just how big York was going to be, and they got some size there on the line.
Looks like a pretty evenly matched game tonight as far as size, ability.
Yeah. We'll play. Handoff goes to the running back for about. Looks like he's going to. They're going to give him the first down.
Yeah, he's got the first down.
But, on a carry there, that was Bryson Bilbrey. I think I'm pronouncing that right.
I'm going to give it to you. I like it.
Just let you guys know, we'll be having our Perry Real Estate
Trivia
question coming up here in a little while.
We'll throw that out there maybe before halftime. Give them some time to Google. Think about it.
And off goes to number 9. He's not.
Yeah, just following blockers is all he's doing right there. York offensive line done a great job setting that up and letting him get to second level. He just put his hand on somebody's back and rode with him. He's a little bit pushed around.
Yeah, he's a tall guy. Not real fast, but he productive.
Yeah, he just sort of picked his way through that one. Love these high school bands. My second favorite part of the night. A little screen pass here. Gibbs is there. Oh, dropped the ball.
Well, and I got to ask, what's the first?
Oh, the football game. Yeah, football game. Third Friday in October.
Third Friday in
October. Which means we got the third Saturday in October coming up tomorrow.
We'll talk about that a little bit later, too.
I don't want to. I'm nervous. I don't have the confidence that everybody else has.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 here from the 38-yard line.
Empty backfield here. They're going to bring a man in motion, fake it, and just carrying would-be tacklers with him. So you're going to have 3rd and 3 or 4. And now we've got York back in the same scenario that Gibbs is. You're probably looking at 4-down territory here, so deep in the.
Yeah, they've been successful, though, with the run, so I'd expect them to stay with that.
I love how in high school you see more of that. Let's go for it. It's so much more entertaining than just, all right, let's punt. We can't kick field goal and we can't make it. Let's punt. I love the go-for-it mentality in high school.
So 3rd and 4. Quarterback sneak. He's going to have it and more. I believe that's going to be a score there.
Yeah.
Yep. York is in for the first score with 7:04 left to go in the first quarter.
Miles LeFew.
Clock's running still.
LeFew is LaFast.
Yeah, and Gibbs has actually been pretty successful against the run for most of the year.
O-line for York right now is doing a great job tonight. They're on their blocks. They're moving Gibbs players backwards. Credit to the York Institute offensive linemen.
So they are going to try to tack on the extra point here. And the kick is good. So with 6:58 left to go in the first quarter, York gets on the board first. 7-0 gets the Eagles. Opening possession they score on.
Yeah, I think Gibbs is going to come back, move the ball down the field right here. We may have ourselves a little bit of a shootout tonight. I just very confident in the way Gibbs moved the ball there at the first drive. Honestly, a little disappointed in the play calling there towards the end of the drive, but I feel like they'll get that corrected. There's a reason I drive a truck and not coach football. I don't claim to have all the answers.
Well, if you're just joining us, each team has had a possession. Gibbs started their possession with a little unsuccessful squib kick by York that allowed Gibbs to have it at midfield and got about the 25-yard line or so and stalled. And then York was able to take it down, successfully score. So this will be Gibbs' second possession here in the first quarter.
Gibbs looking a little more ready for that squib kick this time.
Mm-hmm. And they pooched it again.
Yeah. That may be all they got.
It may be.
Can't tell. I believe that was Caldwell, John Caldwell on the reception there.
Yep,
Look
so
at me.
look at that.
I'm ahead of Richie.
So Gibbs is going to start at their own 40.
Good field position.
Mm-hmm.
Good field position. Hoping to see a little passing, so maybe Butler's just suited up tonight for the sake of suiting up. Doesn't look like we're going to see him on this possession. I'm looking for him on the sideline over there.
I'm telling you, I'd like to take advantage of this height advantage with Kamen.
Yeah, we got about 6 inches over here on the near sideline height advantage. Palmer's going to drop back. And great route. That could be 6 right there, Tim.
Yep.
He's got it all the way.
That's a great answer by the Eagles. Touchdown, Eagles.
So I'd like to go ahead and just let everybody know that I was right. I think Gibbs is going to come back, move the ball, and we could be in for a shootout tonight.
So. Big play by the Eagles. A 60-yard reception to score here with 6:41 left to go in the first quarter.
And I think you do that all night long. Great block to set that free right there. I think it was Hubbs, to be honest with you. I didn't look at the number, but great block. Without that, Kamen doesn't get through. Good protection, and Palmer made a heck of a throw with a guy coming right in his face.
So Gibbs is going to try to tack on the extra point here.
Angola. Hard to tell from this angle if they're good or not, you know. I always have to wait on the refs.
Yeah.
That one looked true, though.
So it is good. So Gibbs ties it up here with 6:41 left to go in the first quarter. I mean, there's not much to analyze on that play. It was just –
no, and I think Gibbs they've proven to me this year that they have a tremendous passing game. Nobody has been able to stop it. A lot of it's the routes that the receivers are running. They're running good routes. A lot of it's the scheming. For the most part, the blocking's there. Again, a guy got free there on that touchdown throw, but Palmer was able to make the throw under pressure. And I just think you do it till it quits working. You know, not to discredit Hubbs, he is a great athlete. He's just not – you're not going to get 20 carries and 100 yards out of him tonight.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. So
Gibbs is going to try to stop this run game of York, success that they had on the first drive.
You give me 3rd and short, though, I'm giving it to Hubbs every time.
Oh, yeah.
He's such a beast.
Yeah, it's you know, interesting how Gibbs has kind of had that runner over the last several years.
Mm-hmm. You're always worried when they leave, and then they get another one. Good kick here that's going to sail into the end zone.
Yeah.
So
good break there by the
York looking for that to go out of bounds right there, and it could have took the Gibbs bounce.
But yeah, they've had the Ethan Humphreys and
Trey Mullins.
Yep.
Seem to always have another running back ready to go.
All right, so York is going to take over here at the 20-yard line.
And the good thing, we get Boone healthy. He's just a junior, so we'll have Boone again next year. And hopefully another one ready to go right behind him. I think Gibbs Mac football is doing pretty good this year. Oh,
got pressure in.
Yeah, and that's really busted coverage on Gibbs and a drop ball by York.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there to probably take that one to the end zone.
I can't. It was Hunter Carnes and maybe Bryson Walker that ran into each other there, and kind of got tangled up.
I'm not even going to try to pronounce who it was intended for.
Slapping his head if that was
number 6 there.
All right. Aiden Swithomas.
There you go.
Swithomas. I'm sorry if that was wrong. I doubt anybody from York's listening. I don't even anybody from Gibbs listening. They don't know. They can't see what we're reading.
Second 10.
We got 37 guys in motion there on the snap.
Yeah, I think they zigged when they should have zagged on that one.
I'll be honest with you. They've got away with a couple of what you might call an illegal procedure tonight, and got away with a offsides penalty Gibbs was trying to draw them off sides, and they flinched, and Gibbs is all clapping thinking they got it. Well, apparently everybody saw it but the refs.
So it's going to bring up 2nd and 15 at the 15-yard line.
So you've got them where you want them here. 2nd and long. Keep contained on that quarterback. And I don't know, watch this line a little bit and see if we can get some penetration.
Man in motion.
Yeah, so it's quarterback keeper. He's great at that fake.
I wouldn't have thought he had him down, but
such a strong runner.
Yeah, he had like maybe defender fell down there a little bit before he actually could get him down.
So your 3rd and 5 here. This is not 4-down territory. If you're Gibbs here, you really want to get off the field.
Of course, you don't know about York if they've tried an onside kick on the opening kickoff. Would they go for it on their own 25 there?
I don't think so. Not after the way Gibbs just marched down the field on them in one play.
All right, so 5:52 left to go in the first quarter.
Band is relentless tonight.
They are fired up.
Oh, Gibbs is in the backfield. Oh, but they made the play. Wow. Credit York on that.
Yeah, that's just a good play.
Yeah. Move the stick. So Gibbs done what they needed to do there. He just was able to backpedal, and not many high school players can make that throw with touch while running backwards full speed pretty much.
Just kind of lobbed it over that rush.
Yeah, credit York with a good play there.
All right, so it'll be 1st and 10, the 36-yard line.
Our producer has found a sandwich. Find me a sandwich.
Man's got to eat. Handoff goes to
sweep. York just doing a good job blocking. A great penetration there by Hunter Carnes to get in there and make the tackle, but York's doing a great job staying on the blocks. If not for a good open field tackle there by Carnes, that could have went.
Yeah, good defensive play though. Still brings it up 2nd and 10 here. It's one of those. York just seems to be one of those clock chewers. You know, they just chew that clock up.
Means we go home early. Not that I'm tired or anything.
Handoff goes to the running back. He's going to pick up maybe a couple.
So, again, you got them in 3rd down and long here. You can't think that York is, and I don't want to call it luck because obviously they're good, but some of these are just, you're not going to get those plays all night long.
Yeah. Well, looks like Gibbs is starting to sell out a little bit for the run and going to try to make them throw it.
And I think we've got the secondary that we can do that. You got Kamen Schoen, Hunter Carnes, Bryson Walker, Levi Allison, a lot of guys playing both ways. Connor Atkins out there. I mean, I think we can leave our guys on the island, I believe.
So they are sending trips left.
I don't like the matchup they have over there. Levi's giving up a little bit of height on that outside edge.
Good little shovel pass.
Yeah. Going to be short.
Yeah, he did not pick it up. So interesting call here by York. They're about the 43. And there it looks like they're going to keep their offense on the field.
It'll be 4th and 4. If you're Gibbs here, do you bring the house?
I believe I would.
I think so. Send them. Send them. 4th and 3. 3 minutes to go in the quarter.
You just don't want to give them a free 5 right here, too.
No, absolutely. Want to play clean football.
Be interested to see if York's going to actually run or if they're going to try to make him jump. Nope, they're going to run.
It's going to be a quarterback keeper.
And he fell forward for the 1st down.
Such a strong runner, and he just doesn't look that big. I probably got a weight on him here.
A little shifty guy.
Yeah, not because his legs just keep churning.
So it'll take it out to midfield here.
He looks to be a $160 and runs like he's a $190. Got some hands on the hips here on the Gibbs D-line.
So 1st and 10.
Scoreboard guy's getting tricky with me trying to move the scoreboard over here.
I think that was a Facebook request. Bounces off a tackle and picks up about 5 yards.
Dove for 2 there at the end. So they gave him one of them.
Interesting spot there. I thought he fell forward there.
Knee might have went down. He might have bounced off of it.
So it's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Quarter starting to wind down here. First quarter almost over.
So when you got a team like Gibbs that wants to score on you quick, offense becomes the best defense, right? Just don't give them the ball.
Yep.
It is a beautiful night for football.
Oh, man, it's perfect. All right, so 2nd down. We got a timeout here, it looks like. Delay a game.
I wasn't paying attention to the play clock down in the corner.
Apparently they weren't either.
Yeah. Got one on each end. Oh, you'll have that sometimes.
So it will bring up 2nd and about 10 and a half, 11.
So it looks like they're running the play that was called. Quick to huddle them back to the line. Such a great job with that fake.
Just waiting on that line, that hole to open up.
Yeah.
And picks up 6 yards. So again, 3rd and 5.
And I think you're in that area of the field here where York is, if you don't get it here, which they've been getting it, but if you don't, they're probably leaning more towards a go for it.
Well, if they went for it on their own 45, they're probably going to go for it on Gibbs' 45, I would assume.
You didn't have to point that out. You could have just let it go. Short memory, Tim.
Gibbs had it broken up in the backfield. It's going to turn into a big play.
Yeah. Going to be about a 17-yard scamper there.
Had it in the backfield, just too much motor.
I'll tell you what, they've got some speed, and they run with intent. You're not just going to wrap up on these guys. You're going to have to deliver the hit.
I mean, credit both teams tonight. I mean, it could get a lot of laundry here as soon as I say this, but both teams seem to be pretty disciplined at the moment.
Yeah. Kind of looks like as Gibbs in the backfield again, just unable to.
Yeah, nothing there.
And maybe we're giving him a no gain there. I kind of felt like it might have been a loss of a yard, but a little favorable spot.
Yeah, I guess forward progress was generous on that one. But the quarter is coming to a close here for this one. So looks like we're going to have that would be the last play of the first quarter. We'll take a quick break. 7-7. Eagles and York will be right back.
Hey, y'all, thanks for watching the broadcast today. My name is Rob Maddox. I'm the worship pastor here at Clear Springs, and I would love to invite you and your family to come join us for one of our worship services on Sundays. We have them in the morning at 10:15 and in the evening at 6 o'clock, and we would love to have you come join us for one of those services.
I'm Paul Baird, the student pastor at Clear Springs Baptist Church. And as we're taking a break from this game, I want to personally invite any middle school or high school students to come check us out on Wednesday nights for Unfazed Student Ministry.
Go ahead. And we are back at Dan Y. Boring Stadium, where the Eagles and York are knotted up at 7 here in the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, both teams had a little flair there with some big plays.
Yeah, it's looking like this is going to turn into somewhat of a track meet, and it's going to come down to a game of possessions and mistakes. I think, one turnover hurts you in a game like this. You cough the ball up, you give it to the other team when you're moving the ball well. Lose an opportunity. So it's going to be important for Gibbs to win that turnover margin battle tonight, if there is one.
So York is having a lot of success on the ground at the moment, though.
Yeah, great blocking. They're running with power, speed. I think Gibbs matches up well with them, but the blocking is so good. Speed is just there. Gibbs seems to be getting in the backfield more and more, though.
They took a shot downfield, and nobody was there. I think the
ref was wide open.
I think there was a little miscommunication on the play there.
Yeah, referee was wide open.
So to bring up 3rd and 10, usually York has had to deal with about 3rd and 5. The 3rd and long here. Let's see what they pull out. We've seen quarterbacks sneak in this situation a lot. I'm wondering if they're thinking if we can get half of it back here, we'll try it, again.
And, of course, we get them in these situations. They'll break a 15-yard gain on us.
Yep.
Blake's been somewhat of a good luck charm to us here. It may be his fault.
It could be. He's looking down. He's going to.
He's going to be.
Ooh, that's
close.
He's
behind the line of scrimmage when he throws.
Okay.
Just barely. Just barely.
I think he had some room to run if he would have.
Yeah, he had room to get at least half of that, if not all of it there. Glad he made the decision that he did.
So 4th and 10, they are keeping the offense out there. Not real surprised there.
No.
If they're pooch kicking it on all the kickoffs, they may not have any other choice here.
Yeah.
You're right, that band is fired up this
evening.
evening.
They're going tonight. Got me dancing over here.
So 4th and long, 28.
Having a dance, stay away, quarterback draw. Oh, no.
A little jump pass.
Wow, yeah, I don't.
Good job by the Eagles there.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Because the Eagles could have really bit on that.
I don't know how that busted, but it busted somehow. I don't know if maybe he overcommitted to the jump pass or maybe that was a last-minute decision. It looked like a draw to me, the way it was designed. Didn't look like your typical jump pass where they run up and, kind of step back and then throw.
So the first chink in the armor that we've seen from York. See if the Eagles can capitalize here.
Having a dance, stay awake, Tim. I got up early to go get my hair cut this morning. Jerry's Barbershop in Fountain City. That plug was free. They should be a sponsor, though. I know one of them's listening. Maybe get them on board next year.
Oh, big hole on the right side. Oh, he's going to take it out here to about 7-yard gain on that play.
Hub's been listening to me. I'm not giving him enough love.
Yep.
Good run.
He wants to get his 100 here.
Yeah. He said, give me 20, give me 100. That guy in the booth does not know a thing. Good chip
Palmer
there.
Rolls
by Hubs.
out.
Yeah.
Excellent play there.
Yeah, Allen on the reception. Hubs gets a little chip there in the backfield that kind of just gives Palmer that extra time he needed to make a decision.
So Gibbs moves the sticks here, has the ball at the 42-yard line.
They're going to have to get back more to this side of the field so I can see their numbers. It's going to be Hubs.
Oh,
wow.
yeah, that's just a – he may only got 2. That was a pretty 2.
That hit was worth 4 more. Oh. He just lowers the boom. And he's got that low center of gravity anyway. It's hard to get lower. Uh-oh. Who's this in the backfield? No? Am I wrong? Can't see the number.
I don't think it is.
It's not. Okay. You're bad.
So 2nd and 8.
Might be Brady Hughes.
Play action. It's looking downfield. He's got a man.
He's got a man. He's got Bryson Walker, who's going to be good for the first down.
Great play. He was patient on that throw.
Oh, listen, Palmer's does a phenomenal job at the quarterback position with Gibbs. Like anybody, he makes a few mistakes here and there, but I don't think we could ask for a better quarterback for this team.
Oh, no. So it will be first down at the 38-yard line. Looking down.
He's got Walker again.
That's the same play that we saw him score on, and it was successful again out at the 21.
They're getting a little taste of their own medicine with Walker and Hubs. Those guys are tough runners. You got to mean to tackle them. You're not going to bump them down. You're not going to throw your shoulder at them. They're tough runners. This is the point in the broadcast, Tim. I got to refer to the screen in front of me right here because I can't see the field. Allison over there.
Got a good pass there.
Good for 8 or 9 yards.
Might Threw him a little late there, but ref's going to let him play a little. Notice Schoen's not been in this series.
Hopefully everything's all right.
He's got it on the sideline with his helmet off him.
He walked in unscathed on the last one, so the only thing I could think of would be a hamstring or something if it's an injury.
We'll speculate, I guess, but just notice that he was out.
You can if you want to. There's nobody here to stop us. Mr. Gibbs is going to take a minute to think about this play. Oh, no, York. York takes timeout.
All right, well, we might just take a timeout with him real quick, and we'll be right back.
I am Jenny Roach. I'm the director of Teen Kid here at Clear Springs Baptist Church. And you might say, what is Teen Kid? It is a discipleship program for children ages 3 years through 5th grade. We meet every Wednesday night at 6:30. Bring your kids and let them learn what God's Word tells them about every situation they're going to face in their lives. We focus on Bible memorization. We also have games each week. They have a wonderful Bible lesson, but the most important thing is we have an opportunity to show them God's love and to share the great gift of salvation that God has given to us. So come on out, bring your kids. Again, that's ages 3 years through 5th grade, and that's every Wednesday night at 6:30.
And we are back here at Central High School where the Eagles are hosting the York Dragons. And it is 2nd and 4.
Palmer under center makes me think we're going to see some hubs right here.
Oh, he does fall forward.
Yeah.
Be close. They're spotting it just, it's going to be real close.
I think that's a first down. I mean,
They are, looks like they're moving the chains.
yeah, so you're going to be able to get a first down here inside the 1 without scoring, but I'd like to see it's not even needed.
Palmer rolls out,
and
sees a big hole, got a man to beat, and
Yeah.
it will take him out about the 5.
I'll take a 6-yard gain.
Oh, yeah. He still kept looking downfield. And I think if he had had a guy, he would
wanted to throw it.
Yeah.
Well, it's a fake, Tim. So you got to think a good quarterback is going to use that tactic because your defender's same thing. If they're not paying attention to where the line of scrimmage is, they could be thinking he could still throw it, and you kind of keep them a step off of you.
Oh, yeah.
It's good football IQ.
So it'll be 2nd down. Crossing route. Oh, man.
A little laundry might should have come on that. I believe they had Atkins going down before the ball got there.
I think you're right.
Maybe they forgot their laundry tonight. We didn't have a flag. We did have one flag already.
Yeah, for a delay of game. Maybe he's the only one that has a flag.
Yeah. That, albeit that was close. I feel like that was pass interference. So we got 3rd and 5 here. And if you don't get it, it becomes decision time. Empty backfield, and Palmer's going to take off.
It's going to be close to a first down, maybe.
It's going to be about a yard shy.
What do you do here? 4th down, you go for it? It's going to be 4th and 1 and a half.
I think I do. I think I go for it. I have no doubt that Angola can make this kick, and starting to get to that point of the game where you start thinking about the last 4 minutes of the first half and the second 4 minutes of the second half, or first 4 minutes of the second half.
Throw a little hubs here.
I think that's what they're going to do if they can't draw them off. I'm going to look back for a play here. Got about 13 seconds on the play clock. Only need a yard.
Hubs gets the carry.
And he's going to
barrel into the end zone for a touchdown. Yeah. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, where's Blake when you need him? We've been trying to get Hubs in the end zone.
We have.
You know, because the kid is so deserving of it. He's just a workhorse. Glad to see Hubs get in there.
Yeah,
I'm glad Blake missed it for ditching us.
2-yard score by Hubs. Going to tack on the extra point here. Kick is up.
Looks good.
Kick is good. So the Eagles take a 14-7 lead with 9:18 left to go in the second quarter.
Can we talk about trunk or treat for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'd like to, while we're getting lined up for the kickoff, we got a trunk or treat coming up to church on October 29th. That's a Saturday from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. We're going to have the teal pumpkin car for those with allergies. It's really a neat time. If you've never been, there's lots of cars, 50, 60, 70 cars lined up. Everybody's decked out, dressed up.
Come patient.
Come patient and get there a little early. They line up around the church, but it goes quick. I'm telling you, at 8:30, it's usually done, and we move through. So the line looks long, and it is, but it doesn't take that long. There's going to be snack trucks, and we'll show this again later, but the address is at the bottom left there, 7350 Tazewell Pike, Coreyton, Tennessee.
You're putting in a car?
No, my wife is. I hope it's not my car. They're doing the so some people our age will get it, but the younger crowd's not going to. They're doing the OJ and the officer that arrested him. Yeah, so they got a white Bronco. Yeah. So.
Oh, man. Well, last year they were the Spice Girls, I think.
Yeah, I think they won last year. I'm pretty proud of them.
Kick is going to be close again to the sidelines, and they're going to let it go, and it's going to be a touchback.
Yeah. I think at some point you gotta wonder if Gibbs doing that on purpose. His Angola that good.
So I'm wondering if Schoen is maybe a little bit
nicked up. You know what? Talking about that could have been something happening on defense.
Could have been
because he plays both ways. So
he's still, I believe, over on the sideline with his helmet off. So
not to discredit Schoen, because anybody that's been watching knows how electric he is and how good he is. But Gibbs has got some other weapons too. So fortunate enough to where if one guy goes down, we got another guy that can step up.
So they'll get a start here at the 20. Got a false start, looks like, maybe.
There's that laundry we've been looking for. We got a guy down, too.
So this is going to add 5 to get started here.
Who was down there got up. I don't know if that was on him. Maybe he was just pity partying for a second. Or So my dog died today, Tim.
Oh.
Actually didn't die. We put him down. Cancer.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I think we got 2 others. Rest of the well, never, I'll hush.
Hate to hear that.
It was a sad day. It was one of those good run there by York, man. They're just so hard to bring down. They got that 5 yards back and another 7 to go with it.
Yeah, so it's going to be second and about 4.
Now, it was one of those days I wish I took off work. I knew he was going to the vet. We didn't think that it was serious. He had this deal going on with his leg and a sore and swelling, and wound up being cancer.
Hey, Dad.
There's a kicker to that story here in a minute. They got me.
Handoff goes to the running back.
There's plenty of grass over there.
Oh, yeah. Just ran through the tackle. I don't think you can just headbutt him and go take him down. You're going to have to wrap him up.
So the dog dies today. Everybody's all up in the field, self-included. It broke my heart, especially knowing what kind of pain he was really in. But come to find out, my wife's had this cat on purchase for a while. She spills that on me today. We got a new cat. So, and you can't, what dad says no to a new cat when you just lost a dog? It's almost like the Lord intended it that way, you know?
Yeah. Well, you got duped a little there.
I did. I said no, but it didn't matter anyway. Good job by Gibbs. That's been hard to defend all night long with that little option that they've got there, a little read option.
Yeah, so it will back them up 3 yards here, so we bring up second and 13, closer to 14.
They've been able to get out of this all night long. Gibbs seems to be finding a way on defense to tighten this up just a little bit. And I think if you're Gibbs, you got to start thinking how slow and methodical York is. You got to steal a possession back here in this first half, right?
Yeah, because you know they're going to get the ball back.
Yeah. Oh, just a good move right there.
Yeah, he's got some. He's going to be close to a first down. I think he'll have it.
Yeah, Caleb Musselman almost got a fingertip on that pass right there as it was thrown out.
Like I say, they got They got some speed. So 50-yard line. 7:31 left to go in this first half.
And you have to think they're just going to stick with their game plan here. It's working. Gibbs showing some pressure. Oh,
and they come with it.
Wyatt West was in there.
Yeah, he was. Play went the other way, but he was already in the backfield.
He was there. I thought it was Hubbs for a second, and I saw Wyatt's number.
It's effective, though. It brought up 2nd and 9.
Which 2nd and 9 hasn't seemed to be a problem for him all night long, has it? Seemed to got in there and stalled out last drive. It's one of those Gibbs is getting them in good positions as far as the defense, getting them behind the sticks just a little bit and then unable to hold them. West on the blitz again. They swallowed him up, yeah.
Man.
He's run so well.
Picks up the first down, I believe. Yep, they're moving the chains. Thing about it is, he's just a junior, so next year he really might be like.
Funny how that changes at this level. The older you are, the better you are. And don't take too many more years before the older you are, the worse you are.
That's the truth. So it'll be first down from the 40.
So I think this is just as we thought tonight. We figured it was going to be a lot closer game than what we saw against Scott County.
But if you're York here, if you're picking up 6 or 7 yards per play on a run,
there's no reason to pass. And they've not been effective with the pass all night. The only thing that I see if I'm York is not necessarily calling for tempo, but I think when you're behind, even in the first half, at some point you got to speed up the pace just a little bit because it's taken them 3 minutes to move the ball 25 yards here. At some point, you got to pick it up just a little. We're down to 7 seconds, 6 on the play clock, 5, 4. Yes, they're using up every bit of the play clock, just about it on every play.
And it is going to be another first down. Chain gang's going to be
exhausted.
Yeah.
It's one of those nights where you want to be on it because you can get on the sideline, but then once you're on it, you regret it because you're moving all night long. Then you get caught watching the game and not paying attention. The refs motioning you down. Not that I've ever been in that situation.
So 1st and 10 from the 29.
Good fake again.
Yeah, but they swelled that up pretty good.
We got a flag over here on something. I got a little laundry on the far side of the field. Don't know what that's on.
Could be
Zebra's talking about it here.
Hole, maybe?
I don't know.
It looks like they're walking back the other way.
The old white hat's not giving the official notification here.
Referee's walking, or the umpire or the line judge there is walking back the other way. So
he's ready to go.
Yeah, he's ready to step this one off.
Yeah. Like a hobo on a ham sandwich. He's hard after it. Here comes the call.
Chop block?
Yeah. Couldn't see that from our video angle, but not surprised by it. So that's a big one.
Yes, it is.
You're going from first and, or what would have been 2nd and 10 and now 1st and 25.
Yeah, so it will be 1st and
we got the clock winding back. So here again goes to where talking about it. If I'm York, I want to be wise with my time. You're moving the ball well. I've never seen somebody use a slow tempo to keep a defense off guard.
Yeah.
So They're going to go with a quarterback keeper again, and he's going to be good for about 6
Oh,
yards.
ball's on the ground, maybe? Nope. Looked like a ball was on the ground there for a second, but picked up maybe half of half there.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to see about first or second and 19, something like that. So Gibbs still got him behind the sticks here. Just under 4 minutes to go in the half. I was surprised by the quarterback keeper on a first and long situation.
Heaving it downfield.
Yeah, and it's just not there. Not there. There were some receivers in the area, but they were well covered.
Yeah, probably not a good idea that would have been an accurate pass. Probably been picked off.
Yeah, I think that was a desperation throw. I try a play like that on fourth down. If you don't move the ball, third down, I try something like that on fourth. Worst case scenario ends up like a punt if it gets picked off.
Yeah, I think if the goal here, if you're Yorks, maybe try to pick up 8 or 9 here, and then you might get just a realistic shot of trying to pick it up.
Yeah, they've been capable of 8 or 10 yard carries all night long. Going back to the passing game, and he's so elusive. Not going to gain a thing though.
Good job by the defense.
Yeah, I'm trying to see over there. I believe that was DeJuan Harris on that tackle.
So it looks like the offense might be staying on the field, even though it's 4th and 20.
This is where you just go for a long throw downfield, Tim.
Mm-hmm.
However, if you're Gibbs, you can't abort the run because give them too much green grass there in the middle. 20 yards is not a lot with the speed that York's got.
So 4th and 21 from the 40-yard line.
Thinking if I was Gibbs, I might have burned a timeout right there.
I thought about that as well.
So that Monday morning quarterbacking we're doing up here.
I know it.
And there it is. There's a long ball downfield. Yeah,
good job by the Eagles just to bust that up.
Yeah, you don't want to intercept that one. You just want it to hit the ground. So good job.
So the Eagles is going to have good field position here with 2:34 left to go in the first half. They got some time to try to punch this one in. Gibbs has proved tonight they can score quick.
They can, and I think passing the ball is going to be the option. Interesting to see who suits up for this. If we don't see Sean, I think it's safe to say he's got dinged up maybe on defense. Uh-oh. I do have a number 8, Nathan Butler, in the backfield. I still like to see a pass, though, right here. Just 3 minutes left.
He gets the handoff.
Yeah. And that's what Gibbs has been missing all year, those 8 yards, just patient, just run behind it.
And I know you guys may not be able to hear it on the broadcast, but a big round of ovation from the crowd here, having Nathan back on the field.
So you got all 3 timeouts, plenty of time here in this. That's going to be Allison on the catch and gets out of bounds, stopping the clock.
The good thing about it is if Butler can go here for a little bit, it really opens up the offense because Palmer at that point, they got to focus on Butler, and also you got the weapon of Palmer that can just put it downfield anytime.
Yeah, we've been missing Butler and Brockwell for the past few weeks. Team's done a great job competing and winning some games without them. But
play action.
Yeah,
he does catch it.
He does catch it, but for a loss of 1.
Dangerous pass, though.
Clock's still rolling. That's a long pass with that coverage that was there. So looks like they may give us credit for no gain there.
A little surprised he kind of threw that. I figured with him playing up tight on him, he might let that one just go, throw it over his head. But rolling out again.
Got Allison again. Just a tick high. So
we got a flag here. We may be personal foul against the Eagles here. A little bit of jawing going on after that play. Defender looks like he pushed his face mask a little bit. And I don't think the Gibbs Gibbs guy.
Allison.
Yeah, Allison didn't like that too much, and kind of had some words for him. Ref threw the flag, so we'll see this one. It's always that second guy that gets caught.
Yeah, and that's not what you wanted if you're Gibbs right here at this point now. Instead of thinking, all right, I've got 3 timeouts, you're going to be looking at 3rd and Fountain City, and you're going to want to chew some of that clock.
So we got a little deja vu with 3rd and extremely long, only we're on the receiving end this time. So
I do think Gibbs has got the ability to make a long pass downfield here, though, if we can just get the blocking up front, give something time to develop.
Looks like they're going to talk about it a little bit. So they're going to go talk about this play. We're going to take a real quick break with them. We'll be right back.
I'm Paul Baird, the student pastor at Clear Springs Baptist Church. And as we're taking a break from this game, I want to personally invite any middle school or high school students to come check us out on Wednesday nights for Unfazed Student Ministry.
And welcome back to Dan Y. Boring Stadium here on the campus of Central High School, where we're wrapping up this first half. Score-wise, you wouldn't think, but it's actually been a pretty entertaining first half.
Yeah, I really expected more points. I think the speed or lack thereof on the York offense has really slowed this game down a lot. What could have been a 28-21 game or something like that even at this point. And then some of the penalties that have set both teams back, just like right here. I think Gibbs has the ability to make a long play here. Let's see what they got. Walker near side with the height advantage in a major way.
He rolls out that way.
And that's what they're going to go for Walker on a stop and go.
Just going to go up and get it.
And he's got it.
Oh, no, he dropped it.
Yeah. Oh. Walker's a heck of a jump ball guy. He's won numerous battles like that this year. Gibbs going to come out to punt. The minute 34 left, probably a very wise move.
I believe we got a little chippy down there.
Yeah, listen, I'm trying that one again. Little stop and go maneuver that Bryson Walker pulled there worked. The throw was just a little bit late. Walker pulling double duty here, going to punt.
I think York was expecting them to actually punt, so he's
going to call another timeout here, Gibbs. Play clock running down. We didn't have the right personnel on the field.
So if you joined us late, Gibbs did take the opening kickoff, so York will get the ball, start the second half. So, yeah, you hate to miss the opportunity if you're Gibbs to maybe try to go up 2 scores, because
I think at this point you have a new opportunity, which is to stop them and win this last couple minutes of this half.
Yeah. Yeah, the worst thing that could happen here is you let them score and then come out and get the ball.
I think 4th and 10, Gibbs maybe thinks about faking it. But I think this is punt all the way, right?
Yeah.
You're not thinking this.
Yeah.
4th and 25.
Ooh.
Oh, comes off the side of his foot. That's a live ball, Tim. And Gibbs is on it.
Got it.
Gibbs is on it.
Wow, what a break for the Eagles.
Oh, no, they're going to get If that hits a York player, is that not a
they're talking about it. They're talking about it.
We'd have to have our rules expert, Justin Pratt, on that one. That may be one of those that's a little different in high school.
Is it one of those that has to go past the line of scrimmage, maybe?
Or like it was past the line of scrimmage. It hit him right over here.
They're still discussing it. So that looks like they're swapping it, and it is the Eagles' ball.
Yeah, I was thinking that's a live ball if it hits a York defender, and Gibbs falls on it.
So the Eagles get a break here to go into the last minute or so of this first half.
I see a play design, Tim. I'm talking clear out, kick it at a defender, then fall on it, you know?
That's not a bad I wonder if they drew it up like that. Or
I don't know. I mean, listen, with some of the play calling, I've been really impressed with the coaching this year at Gibbs, the play calling and the way they've made adjustments on both sides of the ball. Wouldn't surprise me. I don't think that's the case, but it wouldn't surprise me if that was designed.
So would you go with the
going downfield,
pass over here to Walker again?
Going downfield. He's got like a foot advantage on number 10, but they're going to the other side.
And he comes back to the other side. Walker's just standing there. You'd like to see him maybe go downfield there a little bit.
Yeah, that was just a little bit behind him. He found a hole in the zone and kind of sat in it. Good job by the Gibbs offensive line there, not taking a block in the back when they had the opportunity to do so.
Yeah. I think Walker was really surprised for him to come back across the field. I think he was thinking he was out of the play on that one.
Yeah, so you're 2nd and 10 here. And we're going to give it to Butler.
Butler barrels his way for about 4 yards.
You know, at this point, Angola's good enough. You can think about just getting in the field goal position here. Need a first down right here so we can start using some of these timeouts that we've got.
So it's 3rd down. I think this is 4-down territory.
Looking for a blitz coming off the edge right here. Gibbs picks it up. Walker's open.
Won't need it. And hang on to the ball there.
Yeah, good gain there.
So Gibbs going to have it 1st and 10 from the 22.
45 seconds.
We do have a conversation. What we got a conversation about?
We got some laundry down here. We got some laundry.
Looks like Gibbs is backing up. The side judges went through that. I don't know what he saw.
Illegal, ineligible receiver downfield. Felt like that play developed a little faster than that, didn't it?
It seemed like it.
Maybe coming off a run play, one of our linemen got a little excited. So 3rd and 12. Still doable.
So we saw no laundry for the first quarter and a half. And
They're
now
listening to us, Tim. They hear us. Big cushion here on Walker. Big, and he's not even moving. He's not running a route. Is that my Hubs?
That's your Hubs. Down to the 30-yard line. I don't see any laundry.
No laundry. We gained that right back. So you got 29 seconds left, and I think a timeout or two. Maybe just one timeout.
Gibbs is hurry up here. Rolling out.
Directing traffic. Got all day.
Another pass to Hubs.
Get out of bounds, Hubs. Good job.
Got 4 or 5. And
another flag down here. What's this one?
Well, whenever
that much time
on the Eagles, there's most of the time that ends up being a hold just because there's so much time there.
The area where it was thrown is what's. Yeah, they're going to walk it off towards Gibbs.
No, they're walking it off toward He pulled a fakie on you. It is a hold, but it's against the defense.
Against the defense holding the receiver. Wow. A fakie. That's a new one, Tim. A fakie. All right. So you're getting in the area of the field right here where clock management becomes crucial because Gibbs, I think, is capable of hitting a field goal from this area of the field. Do you go for the end zone here?
I think you have to.
Golly, Palmer's so good at getting out of trouble.
Throwing it back across. It is.
Wow. He knows that he had it and let it go. I believe it.
Man.
Is that Atkins? Yeah.
So you may have one more chance of a play here, but you can't spend 6 seconds running around. That's the thing.
No, it's got to be something. Throw it if it's there. Throw it over their head if it's not. And I'm not 100% sure on Angola's range. I feel like we're in it.
I think it's going to be a double team down here on Walker. So
blame him. I would too. Yeah, you're not going to have time for anything but this play. Watch him. He's just throw it, Palmer.
Yeah, that's. I don't know about that.
Yeah, and the coaches next door wanting, I can hear them wanting him to just throw that ball. And that's one of those one of the few things that Palmer doesn't do well when you've got those fourth down and those end of the half plays where throwing it up is the best thing to do, whether it's there or not. If it's not pretty, give your guy a chance, because if not, it's the end of the series or the end of the half. But nonetheless, Gibbs comes out up 14-7.
Coach was using that as an instruction moment down there on the sideline. But anyway, Gibbs goes in with the lead, 14-7. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with the halftime shows with the band, give you guys the halftime show, and then we'll be back for the second half. Don't go anywhere.
If you do not attend church anywhere, we would love to invite you and your family to visit Clear Springs. Our church is truly for the entire family. We offer Sunday school and ministries for all ages, but most importantly, we have cross-centered preaching. Pastor Justin Pratt and our church family share often that it is truly amazing at what the Lord is doing in our church. We are located in the heart of the Gibbs community at Harbison's Crossroads. For more information, please visit our website at clearspringsbaptist.net.
Hi, I'm Mike Mead, the children's pastor here at Clear Springs Baptist Church. And while we take a quick break from the game, I want to take just a quick moment and share with you what we do each and every Sunday morning here at Clear Springs Baptist Church for our kids. Every single Sunday morning during the preaching time of our worship service, we have kids church for all kids ages 4 all the way up through 5th grade. 4-year-olds and kindergartners come right here into the kids clubhouse, and all 1st through 5th grade go downstairs for kids church. We have a time of worship, Bible lesson time, games, contests, snack time, you name it. We have a fantastic time every single Sunday morning. We believe in pointing kids to Jesus Christ and His Word, and we do this on their level every Sunday morning. We would love for you to bring your kids. If you're looking for a church home, come to Clear Springs this coming Sunday morning for our 10:15 service. Wait for us to dismiss those kids to kids church, and we promise they will have an absolute blast. We'd love to see you there.
Clear Springs Baptist Church has an exciting ministry called Escape Parents Day Out. It's the opportunity that we have as a church to minister to many young families in our community on Tuesdays and Thursdays throughout the school year. We highly encourage you to go to our website, clearspringsbaptist.net, check out all the information. You can enroll your child there. You can get all the details right there on our website. This ministry is so much more than babysitting or childcare. We want to provide a safe place. We want to provide a place where parents can drop off their children from ages 5-year-old all the way down to 6 months. And it's a place where they not only will be cared for and safe, but also, and most importantly, a place where they can learn about the Lord. We can teach the Bible, and they can experience the love of Christ. We hope to see you at our Parents' Day Out here at Clear Springs.
Mexico Beach. I've never even heard of it. It's between, so Panama City, 40 minutes. It was awesome. They got hammered in 2018. It was like the high. They lost everything. We got a couple at the church. You know my friend that owns Not So Salvation. They have a condo down there, and it was open. He said, "Y'all want to go?" Yeah, it's a long drive. For me, 9 hours is a long time. Especially when you got an ADHD kid that's in the back asking for 5 minutes. How much longer? Yeah, 8 hours, man. Yeah, it was a great beach. Beautiful. Like sand blue water, very calm. No thumping music. Just normal. My kind of beach. Weather was perfect. Everyone stand up! Come on!
My birthday. Biblical ghost story? No. The Holy Ghost. Dad doesn't like when this is chair.
Second half of Gibbs versus York. We want to take a minute to guess apologize for the bands. We actually thought they were going to play, and they never did come out. So
yeah, they're here. I don't know what the issue was, why they didn't go out and play tonight, but they didn't. A couple thoughts into the first half, both negative, unfortunately. You got to think you want Palmer to just throw it up right there with 8 seconds left. At this point, it's end of the half. You're way down there in the field in the end zone. Just throw it up, look for a play. I also kind of want to think, as a coaching staff, high school ball, 8 seconds, you kick the field goal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that. You just don't have plays last too long to be able to get that off and get anything else on, any kind of other play or any kind of other option there. So, but nonetheless, Gibbs is still leading 14-7, and York deferred to the second half, so they're going to take the ball here to start this third quarter.
I got a trivia question after this.
All right. Kick is away. They're going to let it bounce again.
Yeah, and again, that's not worked for him all night long. And he's running backwards and going to get pursued.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Great play by the Eagles. Going to take him back.
I think that was Bryson Allen maybe.
Yeah, take him back to about the 3-yard line. So
yeah, he ran backwards that too, so there's no forward progress on that.
Coach is probably going to have a chat with him on the sideline.
He ran 50 yards for no gain. So trivia question real quick.
All right.
Now, again, cheating is encouraged, and you have to get the answer that I get, even if mine's wrong. All right, so got third Saturday in October coming up tomorrow. Out of all of the Tennessee-Bama games, who gave who the biggest shellacking, lopsided victory, and what was the score? Okay. Alabama-Tennessee rivalry game. Who won that by the most lopsided victory, and what was the score?
All right. We'll give them a few minutes to think about that.
I'll let you know what you win when you win it.
So
my producer's out of stuff in his wallet. We'll come up. I feel like I can get another appetizer. We're going to go with another Texas Roadhouse appetizer. I can get that from Texas Roadhouse.
All
Tammy Wright still needs to reach back out to us. I need to get some contact info from her to get her free appetizer.
I've known Tammy and Harvey all my life, so
can I just give it to you?
You could, probably.
And that takes the burden off me. All right, so York backed up here.
So they're going to be down about the 7-yard lines, looks like where they're going to spot them.
We got a lost helmet here on Gibbs. Somebody trotting off the line, off the field.
So a lot of people probably Googling because I haven't seen an answer so far.
Yeah, cheating is encouraged. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Somebody might know that one. I'll give you a hint. It was not recent. Though there have been some lopsided victories recently. The biggest one was not recent.
Sweep to the left side.
He's got all kinds of grass. Luckily, we got Connor Atkins out there to kind of head that off. That goes for 6.
Yeah, they mark him out about the 23.
Still enough for a first down, 16-yard gain there. So, again, York's carrying on with this slow, methodical offense.
Yeah, they've stuck to their game plan, that's for sure. So we'll bring up first down.
Backside pressure picked up by York. Oh, you got to be careful there, Eli.
Oh, no, incomplete. Good defense there.
Incomplete. Eli with a very close hit on the quarterback who is still down. Just as he throws the ball, Eli Hubbs puts a hit on him.
Yeah, he's holding that wrist.
Yeah, he's got something going on over there.
I think he's going to have to come out here. They're sending in their backup.
Yeah, I don't want to say it was a late hit, but it was close. And nobody wants to get hit by Eli.
Yeah, he is in pain.
There's a line there with the fake throws and athleticism of teams. You can't always pull up.
Yeah.
So you're going to go with a run play here, stretching it out. Gibbs doing a good job getting on the outside edge. That's one of those where you've got to
And I don't think that was a horse collar. They're trying to get a horse collar there, but I think it was. He had his jersey, but he wasn't pulling back on the jersey.
I think you're going to see a big dose of the run game here until they get this first-string quarterback back in. He's walking, pacing the sidelines right now.
Yeah, if I was Gibbs here, I think I would dare him to throw it. I'd sell out on the run.
Yeah.
They do throw it. Well defended by the Eagles.
That's going to be for a first down.
It's going to be close. And looks like they are moving the chains. Backup quarterback still in.
Proving he could throw it there. Short pass.
Yep.
Oh, ball's
oh, he bobbled the ball. He's had good control of it. Now that might be. Nope. that was probably a little closer.
It was, but that's more of a directional thing, right? With a horse collar, if you're
true, that's true.
If you're behind them and you grab the shoulder pads, that's a horse collar. Instead of something going against the York.
Yeah, so they're backing the Dragons up. I missed what that was, though.
I didn't see the call.
Looked like maybe a holding, according to what.
It looks like the 10-yard variety, which would be equivalent to a hold. Yeah, holding. He just gave a signal again, which would explain why he got so free out there. I think that was on. I think they held Levi Allison pretty good on that play.
So bring 1st and 20.
Good little screen here. And I tell you what, it's almost a little bit of offensive pass interference there. They were blocking downfield, and that ball's thrown across the line of scrimmage. You can't be blocking downfield when the ball is thrown beyond the line of scrimmage. Referees are picky and choosy with their laundry tonight.
They are. So it's bringing up 2nd and about 9. Doesn't look like new quarterback has shown that he can run very much.
Well, you said he couldn't pass a minute ago, Tim. He's throwing all over the place. All right, going to give it to their workhorse there, number 9, who seems to be having trouble holding on to the ball right here. Bobbled the handoff and then bobbled that one just as he was going down. No, Carrie, that's not the right answer. You're not cheating good enough, Carrie. I gave you full permission to Google. Worst lopsided victory in Tennessee-Alabama rivalry history. There's a bunch of them.
Yep.
You got your answer yet?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Oh, Gibbs got him in the backfield. There was like a host of Gibbs tacklers there. I know I saw Brady Hughes in on it. And we got a flag. Oh, come on. Come on, guys. I hope this ain't on Gibbs. Pointing back over here towards the middle. See what the white hat goes with. Sportsmanlike on Gibbs.
Hate to see that.
Coach going to want to know who that's on, because you just took a very negative play and turned it into a first down for the York Dragons. Can I give them another hint? We got another guess? No, Mary, that's not lopsided at all. That's only 58-38. I'll give you a hint. There's a 0 involved. Very lopsided defeat. There's a 0 involved. If nobody wins, do I get the gift card?
Oh, I know what it is.
Yep. All right, Tim's got it. It's findable.
Yep, it's findable.
I told you it was Googleable. That's my word. Googleable should be in Google. The ability to Google something.
All right, so second down at the 42-yard line. 6:33 left to go in the third quarter.
Ball's
on the ground. Still
Gibbs
on the
gotta
ground.
Get on that. Oh, we got little black marker flags going everywhere.
Gibbs thinks they have it, and
Gibbs
it is.
Does. Wow.
I think that ball was fumbled twice.
Yeah, and here's the thing, though. If you're York, not to criticize, but I do it well. So why are you trying trickery? You're moving the ball up the field. There's no need for a double pitch like that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Just run your offense. We got a winner. We got a winner. Owen Beeler, my boy, 1906, 51-0. That is it right there, Alabama. 51-0 over Tennessee in 1906 is the most lopsided victory ever. And let me tell you, a little disappointing, sad, whatever you want to call it. The top 10 all belong to Alabama. So Palmer with a fake here.
Palmer's got some room.
Yeah, and
good
he's got some
move
wheels
there.
Yeah.
And he's run out of bounds about the 37, so where they're going to mark him. Great run by Palmer.
So I got some information at halftime. And Butler has had surgery on that knee and has been cleared to play with the brace.
And he takes the fake handoff.
Fake handoff. That's going to be out to Walker, who is, again, just hard to tackle. We got some laundry in the secondary out there, though.
What we do here, let's see what the call is.
Hopefully not ineligible downfield again. If that's the call, we might need to work on that one in practice.
Yeah. Let's see. I think it's going to back. I think it is going against it. Maybe? Nope.
I don't know. They're doing that fakie again.
Okay.
Too many men on the field?
Perhaps.
Yeah. Illegal participation. I'm thinking that's the same as too many men. Again, we need a rules expert. I need a book. High schools. A little different. All right, here we go.
Handoff to Butler.
Makes me cringe knowing that it.
So we got a yard out of it. Tough yard.
So we talked earlier in the game, Gibbs has got to win the turnover battle. So far tonight, I felt like that was the key to the game. If you're going to be in a shootout and not be able to stop each other, you've got to play clean.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, Butler's bent backwards there, but he's fine. I think it bothered me more
Yeah,
than it bothered him.
I know. That's one of those is just hate. You don't want to see that.
He's always been a little bit more productive, just off the edge a little bit. Not much of an up-the-gut guy, but kind of ran right into a bunch of traffic right there. And it's a good way to get stepped on. It's a good place to get a knee or an ankle injury.
3rd and 8. Drops back. Looking around. Looks downfield.
Dropped.
Almost intercepted there.
Yeah. I think when you throw those to Walker with his height advantage, you just got to put it up where he's the only guy that can get to it.
Yeah.
If anything, put it over his head, but just give him and only him the chance to jump up and get it. I don't think there's many in the secondary for York that have the height that Bryson Walker has. He's good at winning those jump balls.
Gibbs is going to try to tack on a field goal here.
We'll see how my theory would have worked in the first half. This is what I would have done. And
plenty of leg.
Looks
is it
good?
It is good. So Gibbs takes a 14-point lead. Actually,
13.
10-point lead.
That's the Gibbs math.
That's Gibbs math.
Yeah.
10-point lead here with 4:56 left to go in the third quarter. And we're going to take a real quick break. We'll be right back.
Hey, y'all, thanks for watching the broadcast today. My name is Rob Maddox. I'm the worship pastor here at Clear Springs, and I would love to invite you and your family to come join us for one of our worship services on Sundays. We have them in the morning at 10:15 and in the evening at 6 o'clock, and we would love to have you come join us for one of those services.
I'm Justin Pratt, the senior pastor of Clear Springs Baptist Church. While we take a break, I want to invite you and your family to come and join us at Clear Springs Baptist Church at the Crossroads in beautiful Corryton, Tennessee.
And we are back where the Eagles have just tacked on 3 more to extend their lead to 10 with the 4:56 left to go in the third quarter.
It is a 10-point lead. 2 score. 10 points, not 17, 14, or 13. It's 10. It's a 10-point lead.
You know, I'm getting criticized. I'm getting criticized on my math, but at least at the end I got the math right.
Hey, listen, it's warm up here, though. I'm just tickled to death that it's not cold up here. And that's a live ball.
Yeah, they're going to just fall on it. They're at the 22, 23.
Yeah, I don't. Special teams not been the strong point for York tonight. Particularly on the kickoff and punt receiving category. Got 1 turnover on. I'm going to call that a turnover on the punt where hits them and then they don't fall on it. They've let several bounce for a touchback, thinking that it's going going out of bounds.
Yeah.
Kicking game hasn't been that strong for them. So you got to feel good if you're Gibbs right now. You're moving the ball well and you've created a little separation with the points. If you have to match from here on out, you've got room to do so.
Yeah.
And I would dare say that this possession is going to take you're going to have to hold that a lot closer to me for me to read it. Yeah, it only counts once. Owen Beeler won. That was all the right answer, though, folks. 51-0, Alabama, 1906. Owen Beeler was the first to report it. So, Owen, we'll get your Texas Roadhouse free appetizer to you. I know some of your clan. That one won't be hard for me.
So 2nd and 8. Looks like starting quarterback is back in for.
Yeah, I think he just had maybe fell weird, something like that. Looked like he was holding his wrist primarily.
So he's going to run it.
Yeah, they're so good with that fake. Eli got him again.
Just want to take a minute to say hi to the parents. They're watching. I know that.
I like it.
Hello, Mom and Dad. My wife as well.
I love Candy. Yeah, we got that was the Perry Realty Group trivia question, by the way, that Owen Beeler won. With that, we'd like to thank them for their enthusiasm of wanting to support this. We did not take any sponsors this year because we weren't sure how many games we were going to be, and we didn't want to take money from someone to give to the program and then only be able to do 2 or 3 games and then feel like they didn't get what they paid for. So for that reason, we did not take any sponsors this year. And all that money typically goes to the Gibbs Eagles football program. This year, the church will be making a donation in lieu of that sponsorship money. So,
but it looks like it's going to be 4th down here. It looks like York is going to go for it from their own 30.
You know, they've only got a couple yards. They've proven all night long they can do this. This is time for Gibbs to stand up and.
Well, they made a good play on the last play to hold them just to a yard. So, and again, another good play there.
Yeah,
that's a good spot,
that is
though.
a dang good spot. They're going to give him 1st down. Wow.
Yeah.
It was hard to see for the pile there how far he pushed before he went down, but I feel like that was a generous spot.
Yeah.
The football karma will get you if that wasn't it.
Man.
I'm a true believer in what goes around comes around. It's going to be midway to the 4th quarter before they get down here to the 10-yard line anyway.
That is true.
At the rate they're going, they've only got time to score 1 more touchdown the whole game. Oh, ball's
fumble.
on the ground again.
That is the Eagles' ball, look like. Yeah, Eagles come away with it.
So I hate being right, though I am. We discussed this. You asked me what it was going to take. I said in a game like this, you got to win the turnover margin. And here Gibbs is just killing it, knocking it out of the park, falling on fumbles left and right.
If you're Gibbs here, just the way how long it takes York to seem to take them to score, not that, we're not to the fourth quarter yet, but you almost say that this is a big score here and could give you enough cushion to get there.
I feel like a touchdown probably ices this one for Gibbs. See what they come out with here. You got Butler in the backfield. I'd like to see him run off tackle a little bit to open up that play action and keep them honest. And he's going to get the carry and tripped up for no gain.
So it'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Good tackle there by the York defender. If he doesn't make that play, Butler's going for 6 or 8 yards. Yes, Joseph Colarusso. It's because I always have my phone. Gibbs got a man.
Oh, and it is called at the 5th.
I think that was Atkins.
Yeah, at the 5-yard line.
Connor Atkins wide open at the 5, almost too open for too long.
Kind of floated that one up there, too, a little bit, but paid off. Gibbs got it 1st and goal from the 5. And in motion, Palmer's going to keep it. Oh, wow. Great block by Butler.
That was Butler, who does lay a block down.
There was just too many York guys over there to get that, but that's a good block.
One less. There's one. I thought that was Hubbs over there blocking for a second, the way that body went flying. So you're going to have 2nd and goal.
Goes to Butler. He's going to walk in.
Glad to see Butler get a touchdown. Been out for a few weeks. Glad to see that young man get a score tonight.
So touchdown Gibbs. Butler walks in here with 1:04 left to go in the 3rd quarter to make it 23-7.
So I don't want to say it's out of reach, but with the tempo that York plays with on offense, I feel like they don't have enough time to score.
Well, it'll be interesting to see if York has another gear. We haven't seen another gear yet.
Down 17-7, I feel like you would have saw it on that last drive.
So we got a discussion going on here.
Talking about something here.
I think there's a personal foul.
Yeah, they're going to assess it on the kickoff.
Maybe some taunting or something going on after that play or something.
It looks like they'll enforce that on the kickoff, which surely York can. Just about got there.
Yeah,
I think Angola is perfect on the night, isn't he?
He is. Yeah. Kicks good. A field goal and 3 extra points.
Yeah.
So with 1:04 left to go in the 3rd quarter, Gibbs takes a 24-7 lead.
And this is the kind of bounce-back game you want to have after losing to Anderson County last week. I hate to bring that back up, but you need a bounce-back game like this. And got Clinton and South Doyle coming up, both winnable games. South Doyle being a region game, one we need to win. That game's going to be at Carson Newman. Yeah, exciting. Hey, Gibbs is 1-0 at Carson Newman.
That's true.
Winning record there. This will make us 2-0 here at Central for the year, won't it?
Mm-hmm. So tomorrow, Peyton's coming being guest picker for game day.
You had to bring it up. You had to bring it up as if we needed some more bad luck.
Hey, the way you need to look at it is supposedly the Smoky Grays were bad luck, right? And
we were 3-1 with Smoky Grays before last week. We had a winning record with Smoky Grays. Peyton is bad luck as a visitor. Good luck as a quarterback when he's playing here. Bad luck as a visitor.
Hopefully we can shake those.
Yeah, so I was in his, I don't want to say historically, recently, game day's been a bad omen for us. It's like we get any attention at all and we fold.
I think we even shook the Corso pick last time because he picked us against Florida, right?
Mm-hmm. Good kick by Angola.
Now this is going to be the best field position that York has had.
Well, it took a 15-yard penalty for him to get it.
That is true.
Anthony on the return. Tackle by Reed. First and 10, Eagles.
So you got 57 seconds left here in the third quarter.
37.
Haven't seen Kamen shown at all, offense or defense. I have to think he's shaken up.
Yeah, you would think so. You're right, he hadn't been on defense or offense, so not sure what the extent is there. Pass.
Yeah, just off the fingertips, and that's again, Caleb Musselman has been right there on a lot of those little outside screen type passes getting in the way.
It does look like Nathaniel Headings is back in, though, at quarterback. So the starter, Miles LaFew, is not.
He
not
took
playing.
another big hit from Eli Hubbs there towards the end of that last drive on a design quarterback run.
Handoff goes to the running back, and he picks up about 7 or 8 yards there.
He falls for 3 every time.
Yeah, he does. He does.
It's Bryson Bilbrey.
But again, still don't really see the urge and urgency on York.
No, just very lackadaisical about getting the plays in.
I mean, I would think here you really do have to be picking up the pace. Maybe they will in the fourth, but handoff again.
Oh, and he's hit right at the line of scrimmage, maybe for a loss. Again, we're going to get the favorable spot here for a yard. He might have got back to the line.
That hole closed up quick, though.
Yeah.
And that is going to be the final play of the third quarter.
Got a fourth and a long 2 coming up here to start the fourth quarter.
Yep. We're going to take a quick break as they change ends here, and we'll be right back.
Family of faith are 3 words that truly describe the wonderful relationships we share at Clear Springs. We want you and your family to come and feel at home and be part of our family. At Clear Springs, you're surrounded by a caring, loving family who will help you and your family grow, sharing the good times, but also helping you shoulder the tough times. We strive to reach out to people, create forever friendships, and share the love of Jesus with those around us. Whether you are a large family or a family of one, we invite you to be part of our family at Clear Springs.
Back. Start this fourth quarter with a big play from York.
Good block by number 50.
Oh, ball's on the ground.
I'm telling you, that's like the third, fourth time he's dropped it. He's not very sure-handed. Runs like a banshee, but not very sure-handed. Got a little surprise for you, Tim.
What's that?
Our producer, Nelson Creech, he's an Alabama fan.
Oh. Wow.
First millennial characteristics I've ever seen of that young man.
Man, well, nobody's perfect.
He's also dating his cousin. Just kidding, folks. Not about the Alabama fan part. All right, so Gibbs gets a good jump. And again, Oh, you got to make just a little better form tackle than that.
Yeah, he'd like to have that one over with.
Yeah, you gotta get a little better form. We're getting back to that whole diving at them. You never want to leave your feet when you've got a man dead to rights. Looks cool on TV, but it doesn't look cool when it doesn't work.
Yeah, exactly. So it'll bring up 2nd and 5. We'll say that you can tell that this quarterback is a little more pass happy.
Yeah,
less run.
He appears to have an accurate arm. Number 9's got the ball again. I'd be swatting at it. He's put it on the ground too many times. I will say this. Early in the game, very, very early in the game, I saw a lot of hands on hips from the Gibbs defensive line. And it's like the momentum has lifted their, what do you call it, stamina. They're not as winded when they're up 24-7.
Yeah, so it is going to bring up 3rd down. I think here, obviously, it's a 2-down territory. You're going to have to stop them twice.
Candy, my second favorite boy, laughed at something. I have no idea what, but
I think where you're picking on Nelson.
You know who my first favorite boy is? It's Ashley.
Oh yeah,
it's not you. I mean, I think she's everybody's first favorite boy.
So it's going to bring up 4th and 4 here, a long 4. Big play here for the Eagles.
And you know I love to state the obvious, but this is something they're very capable of. You can't – a lot of teams 4th and 4, you can kind of lay back and feel like you got them. I just don't have that feeling with York. 4 yards is nothing to them.
See what they draw up here. Another handoff.
This
and
guy's
he's got
quick.
The edge.
Yeah, he's quick. Let's get his name. He ran the ball a lot early in the game. That's Rylan Miller. He's a junior for York. Got good football speed.
He just barely picked it up, but he picked it up.
Yeah. Close counts. As long as you get it. Kind of like golf. They don't ask how, they ask how many, right?
That's right. All right, so we'll bring up 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. We're in the 4th quarter here, 9:23 left to go. Another sweep run.
Yeah, and Gibbs has got him dead to rights there. It's White West. Honey Badger, as we've dubbed him. He's everywhere and just plays like a little honey badger.
I still think if you're Gibbs here, you just sell out, stop the run, make him throw to hurt you.
Yeah, they're doing a good job. The way that York has moved the ball, this has really been a closer game than what the scoreboard's showing.
Mm-hmm. Band's still fired up, though.
Yeah, they are. I still don't know why they didn't do the halftime show, but either way, probably because they played so much in the first half, they might have been winded.
Yep. Another handoff, reverse.
Double
and it worked that time.
Oh,
man, took a hit.
There. Connor Atkins lowered the boom on him.
We got a flag here.
A little laundry, probably some holding, chop block.
I think it was after the play. It come in really late, bud.
Chippy?
Come in really late. It may still be in hold, but play was already downfield by the time they. So I guess they're marking it off from where the play ended. So I think it is a personal foul here, maybe. Dead ball, personal foul against York.
So, being they did not gain the first down there, this just makes it
3rd down. Is a dead ball, I think.
You're bad. So it was going to be 3rd down anyway.
That's right.
Okay. We need to fix our scoreboard. We don't. It's technically a scoreboard here, but the markers on the field, folks, show 3rd down, which is the accurate down and distance. Scoreboard's a little off.
Another
lob.
Screen play.
And just
pretty well defended by the Eagles.
Yeah, Brady Hughes gets in there and just gets him by the shoestrings there at the end.
It's going to bring up 4th and 10.
Starting to see some frustration from the York players, getting a little torqued up. Again, I'm like you, Tim. I feel like some tempo wouldn't kill them here.
Well, here's the thing. You know, Gibbs obviously let them get the first down the last time when it was 4th down. But right now it's not hurting Gibbs because it's taking them so long to, you know, get down the field here where I
don't think 7 minutes is enough time for them to go 20 yards.
I mean, I don't disagree.
I feel like their tempo or the lack thereof has hurt them tonight. Almost picked off. Somebody got a hand on it coming across the middle there.
But that's going to be a turnover on downs for the Eagles.
But when you move the ball so well, of course, again, Gibbs benefiting from winning the turnover battle tonight. You move the ball as well as York does. I don't see the point in going as slow. I mean, they're taking this clock down to the single digits every single time. And at this point, if you're Gibbs, all you got to do is burn a few minutes off the clock and you're not done.
Yeah. So I think that probably going to see a heavy dose of Butler here.
Glad to see Butler and Hubbs get in the end zone tonight. Butler been out for a hot minute. Hubbs been a workhorse on offense and defense for several weeks now.
I think if you're Gibbs here, you just take that play clock down all the way down to.
You just run York's offense right here.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Look across the field and see what they've been doing. Palmer going to roll out here. He's got Hubbs, and he throws it in the direction.
Oh, we got a flag. I think that's going to be a hold on the Eagles. Be interested to see if York takes this or just declines it.
Takes the 3rd and 10 instead. Here's what kills me is it's way away from the play. There's no need for that penalty. The ref's over here pointing like, hey, y'all see my flag? I got a flag over here. Y'all see it? It's right over here. That flag? You talking about that flag? Yeah, I see it. That one? That one right there? Okay, all right.
I think when Palmer was rolling out, the lineman was just hanging on a little too long.
Got holding.
Yeah.
Look at the glasses on that fella. Man, I bet he can see for miles.
So is there 2 holding calls? He signaled like there's 2.
You can only take one. You got to decline one, take the other.
He had a holding call, declined, and then a holding call again.
Yes, so there may have been 2
So
holds.
I think there was 2 holds, and they took one of them.
What if he held the same guy twice? Let him go, grabs him again, a double penalty?
I think if I was York here, I think I'd take 3rd down, but, hey, I guess they're not trying to score either. So,
yeah, it's a little quick out here, just over the head of
number 18 for the Eagles.
Yeah, Caldwell, John Caldwell, just over his head.
So 3rd and Litton's here.
And, of course, again, if you're York, you're thinking field position. If you can hold them, I guess that's maybe the train of thought. If you can hold them right here, just about guaranteed to have the ball inside the 50 in the event of a punt. Gibbs now burning some of that clock off. Was incomplete pass, was ain't running. Never mind. Going for a pass again.
Oh,
Hubbs,
good play.
Baby. And a boy. Oh, ball's down. Wow.
Well, we got it back, and I think we got a 1st down out of it.
Hubbs going to be mad about that. He is. That's not textbook Eli right there. Great run. Great catch. Got a little butterfingers there towards the end,
but we picked up the 1st down.
And we recovered the ball. So at this point, I think we got to start looking at some clock. So York looking like they want to bring pressure, at least showing that anyway. Gibbs looking for the play. Got a big gap here between the.
Clock is running.
Yeah, it's going to be Butler, near side.
Yeah, he stayed in bounds. Good job by Butler to get what he could.
Get him out of the game.
Yeah.
Let's get him on. Let's let him rest some more. He's got a touchdown tonight, got some yards, got back for the field. Another week of healing ain't going to hurt that knee any whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
Hubbs can run the ball plenty well.
Second and 11.
Clock is ticking down 5.5 minutes.
We'll be close to get this one off if I can. Okay, got 9 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
That goalpost kind of hides it when it gets in the
It
teens.
does. Another shot. Man, he's taking some shots this evening.
If nothing else, he's proven he can take a hit tonight. You know, and in all fairness, too, I don't know the extent of the knee injury or there's different ligaments in there, and some of them heal quicker, some of them don't.
So 3rd and 7 for the Eagles.
At 17, 18 years old, I guarantee his heals quicker than ours would.
Still think I would use some of Gibbs' size advantage here, height advantage. Try to get some of these receivers.
The biggest thing when you're going to do that, you got to get it up. You've got to throw it a little higher to where only your receiver can get it. Height advantage don't work when you throw it at their gut, you know.
That's true. So it's going to bring up 4th and 4. Bud, what would you do here?
Punt it.
I guess I know what Coach is going to do.
I'd punt it, 24-7. They don't have time to score another touchdown, I don't think, unless they break a long one. Not with the way their offense goes. He's going to try and draw them off sides, maybe looking at a timeout here.
Yeah, I think they're going to let that play clock run on down.
Yeah, Coach keeps looking back over there towards it. Maybe you're going to see a timeout right here and a punt. Yeah, that's exactly what just happened.
Yep.
Let's throw us up a graphic about this trunk or treat. I think it's worth mentioning again.
Yeah, take off.
Going to be October 29th, as you can see on the screen there, Saturday, 6:30 to 8:30. Arrive early. Be prepared for there to be a line. Don't worry, it moves. You will get through. We have in the neighborhood of 1,800 to 2,000 people come through there every year, and they all get through and are out of there by 8:30, 8:45. There will be cars with a teal pumpkin sign, safe for kids with food allergies, celiac disease, diabetes, food intolerance, and other special diets. We got snack trucks. We got 7350 Tazewell Pike is the address. It's a fun night. There will be a bunch of cars. They all decorate the trunks. They all dress up. It's a pretty fun night. It's one of my favorite events of the year, Tim.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. All right, so we talked about it. Talked about Peyton. What are your thoughts on tomorrow's game?
I've been told, Tim, and I don't know where people get this from, but I've been told that I've been very negative about Tennessee this year. I don't feel like, give you my case in point. The way we beat LSU, I don't feel like Florida or Pittsburgh are any better of a team than LSU was. I feel like we should have beat them in the same manner in which we beat LSU, particularly Florida because that's a home game. And you're playing a very, very good Alabama opponent.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we're going to match up well with them defensively. I feel like they're going to have a little better offensive athletes than we have defense. So,
we got a fake here by the Eagles.
And it looks like he's going to get the first down and then some. That's Bryson Walker, who I've told you all night long is tough to bring down. And he shows it there to gut it out for a couple extra yards.
Yeah, so the Eagles pick up the first down here with under 5 minutes left to go in the game.
So much like what we talk about with Gibbs week to week, you got to play a clean game tomorrow. You can't get yourself behind the sticks with penalties and things like that. They're going to have to play their best football game to beat what I think is a really good Alabama team. People keep talking about Alabama's not looked great this year, but nobody's looked great this year. I think that's just the league we live in now. It's very competitive.
Yeah, I think, first and foremost, it's, we got a breakaway run here. Picked up about 6 or 7 yards there. I think it's fun being in the conversation again. You're not going into this game thinking, guaranteed L, who was that down?
I think that's Levi. I don't think he's ever got up. He took a stick there on that hit.
I knocked the wind out of it.
Yeah, hopefully that's all that is.
Got a little bit of cramping going on maybe because
yeah,
they're working on his calf there.
It's good old buddy Mason Sexton there stretched him out till the training staff can get there.
But it's fun being in a conversation again, man. I tell you what, being on campus today, it was already starting to become electric. It was just, everybody was coming in. You had game day that was coming in. Of course, you had the Keith Urban concert going on tonight that was obviously bringing folks in too, but it was just, people were in orange everywhere. It was just everybody's ready.
And not to concede any defeats, but as one Tennessee fan to another, looking what we've been through over the past decade plus, if I told you at the beginning of the season that you were going to go 10-2, you're going 10-2 and you're going bowling, would you not have been ecstatic?
Oh, yeah. I think the expectations this year, I mean, they were mixed from everything that I heard. People were saying, well, you're probably looking at a 4-loss season, something like that. But if you had told me going into this season we'd be coming into Alabama at 5-0, ranked 6th in the country, I'd probably say, man, that's a big expectation.
Yeah.
But I tell you what's more important, and I was talking to some people from work, and not to jump ahead or anything like that really, but I think I would, if somebody said, you know, obviously you knew going into the season the Alabama and Georgia game were going to be the two tough games.
Mm-hmm.
As bad as I want to beat Alabama, I want to beat Georgia worse this year because Georgia means more. Maybe not from a historical standpoint,
both in the East, yeah.
But you can drop to Alabama and still win against Georgia and still win the East if you're really truly talking about that conversation.
Yeah, and I don't know that we're ready for that. However, I think expectations from the fan base have grown as the years gone by, and they've seen what this team is capable of, and I think they've improved week over week. I still don't know if we're ready for – Alabama's got that next man up. You know, they lose a right guard. They got another one just as good coming in right behind him. They lose a cornerback. They got another one just – and that's what UT – that's the one thing that they're working towards. And with a lot of these games they're winning, you're going to win those recruiting battles on the road and get the athletes in here so that next year I'm not saying we don't match up well with them athletically on defense.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think going into the year this year with all the recruiting that's been talking with UT, I think one of the biggest goals is have a good enough season to where you can hang on to those recruits that you're not going to lose them. But obviously, I think the conversation, if they do pull out the win tomorrow, then, you know, obviously the conversation is going to continue to grow. And I think that if you can win one of the two, Alabama and Georgia's, to me, you over-succeeded this year with what everything that you had.
I wanted to win one of the big three, Florida, Alabama, Georgia. Those are big recruiting battlegrounds. And hopefully Florida does some more damage to their own self throughout the season, and I think they will, to help have so many players not looking that way.
I tell you what I did, speaking of getting fired up, though, I heard a video. I don't know who was passing it around. Somebody had it at work, and we were listening to it. A guy had called in to one of these local call-in shows here at here in Knoxville, and the guy was fired up so much. I was like, man, they need to get him in the locker room to get the team fired up because he was on a whole nother level fired up. It was pretty cool, but.
So not a favorable spot here for Gibbs. I felt like he was a little closer than the yard. Matter of fact, the head ref back here is calling first down. They're like, no, dude, the ball's a yard back. Don't feel like we got the – oh.
I don't think he was ready for that.
Yeah, and at this point, just hold on to the ball.
I mean, we're at 1:38 now, so,
Yeah.
We'll be lucky if he passes the 50 with York right now the way that it's
I'd be lucky to get a playoff right now.
But tomorrow, everybody's excited. Everybody's fired up. I think the stadium's going to be loud. Energy's going to be off the charts tomorrow. So,
I hate a 3:30 start time. So much time for that anxiety build. I need big games to happen at 12:30.
Yeah.
I don't like that anxiety build up throughout the day.
Yeah, 3:30. CBS gets first rights and first picks, and they always pick up that marquee matchup. So yeah.
Whatever needs done at my house tomorrow will get done from the time I get up until 3:30 because I'm not going to want to sit still and watch. Cause I hate watching the talk shows.
Yeah.
People like us just speculating what they think, and just like us, they have no idea what's going to happen.
Right.
Rolling out, he's going for the deep ball. He's got about two Eagle defenders.
That might be offensive pass interference.
Yeah, because Carnes is going for the ball right there. You can't call that on Hunter. I don't think you can call it on Hunter if he's going for the ball.
He's standing around like he's surprised that they would call. Oh wow, that's a bad call, I think.
I don't like it.
I think if I don't agree with that call at all.
Unless there's something before.
That's what I was going to say. Unless there was a hold or.
Yeah, unless there was something before that while the ball was in the air. But looking down here, as soon as he went to throw deep, I looked down to this end of the field and I didn't see anything. They got a little scrappy there when going for the ball, but hand checking basically.
And Gibbs, great defense on, made up for that play there.
Yeah, Bryson Allen picks up one there. So you got a minute and ticking to go. I feel like if you're York, this one's out of control. Start up the bus.
You heard anything else on Bryce Young tomorrow? Whether or not he's playing?
Somebody, I'm going to tell you, an unreliable source told me that he was going to be game ready tomorrow. And I almost would rather face Bryce because I tell you what, I liked what I saw in their backup quarterback last week. He had some nerves, but the kid could run, the kid could throw. It was obvious he was nervous. He did cough it up a few times, but I think that's first big game jitters. That's a big game for Alabama, Texas A&M.
Well, the rumor has it he hasn't practiced with first team this week, but that doesn't mean a whole lot.
No.
When you've been, part of that offense for as long as he has and talent he has, he doesn't need a whole lot of practice with that. So
yeah, I don't know that, like I said, coughed up the ball a bunch last week. I don't know if you got a chance to watch that game. Oh, he wasn't expecting that ball. Wow.
Good pass.
Yeah, quarterback puts it right on him, and he had to because he was under attack, but I don't think number 7 was looking for that pass for a few more minutes.
Well, that wraps it up here at Central High School. It's been fun, Bud. Appreciate it. And I guess the next one is South Doyle next?
I don't know. Stay tuned to Facebook. We will let you know the next game we'll be covering. Not sure on that yet, but we'll get those details out as soon as we have them.
All right, thanks again for listening, tuning in. We appreciate you guys tuning in every week that we do this. Have a lot of fun doing it, and congratulations to the Eagles, coaching staff, the players, everybody. If you don't have a church, please visit us at Clear Springs. We'd love to have you. You can go on our website at clearspringsbaptist.net, see all the times, see all the information. We'd love to have you. Thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
On behalf of the Clear Springs Baptist Church Network and our staff, we want to take the time to thank you for watching this football game. We love our community and we love Gibbs. We also want to take this time to give our invitation for you and your family to come join us on Sundays at 10:15, Sunday nights at 6 o'clock, and Wednesday nights at 6:30 at Clear Springs Baptist Church. We have fun for the entire family, and we want to invite you to come and grow